bitch.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle.
Damn, it gave us snow instead of rain.
Did it really? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, I like it. I like it.
Bitch, it's snow in San Francisco. That shit don't happen.
It does.
Does not snow in California.
It's cold enough. It's cold enough.
Much on this one. Takes it from the 21. They're going to take this up close to the 30. So really good starting field position.
I don't know what kind of shit Scott's going to come out with on this. Oh, he coming out with fire.
Mike, I bet you $1,000 I beat you.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Allen now looks to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. It would appear these guys aren't fooling around. A big play on the second play from scrimmage.
Well, last night at our meeting, you said you thought that they would test the secondary early, but I don't know if you meant it on the second play of the game. I thought you meant as we get into it a little bit.
All right, rifles no way. It's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And now off to the races down the right side. 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15.
Ain't no way you can. There ain't no fucking way.
The opening drive throwing the football in these snowing conditions is going to be very, very tough. You wonder if they're going to rethink the aerial attack going forward.
It will be interesting, and it'll be a debate because most of the quarterbacks that we know, they believe they can throw through anything. They don't care if it's rain, snow, it doesn't matter. As long as they get a chance to throw the football. And I think a lot of coaches think that in these conditions, let's throw it early before things get worse.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Going to give this time to the tailback. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So the heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Niners have taken the early lead. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie.
Wow.
Oh, you should hit R1 if you did turbo there. You probably would have gone. Wow.
I fucking hit sticked up.
That's crazy. I know, that's what slowed you down, though.
Or else I was gone.
Oh, man.
Touchdown.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
I'd have to say that was a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only gave up a first down and not a touchdown.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So he stopped for no gain.
4th down.
That's going to make it 4th down. Sean McDermott didn't
4th
hesitate.
down.
They'll go for it on 4th. Singletary, they'll run for it.
Bro, he jumped him. He threw him right into him.
Let's go.
I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. No dice for Sean McDermott and the offense. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a...
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. Well, he bought as much time as he could there, but eventually his clock expired.
It certainly did, because they were bootlegging him out of the pocket, and I think he had some indecision as whether to run or throw. And that indecision, it wound up costing him in a big way.
To try again after the sack. Lance into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Trey Greenlaw in there on the tackle. Here's Allen. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That is caught. It's Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. Cole Beasley there to make the grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Hold on, Wells. Here, buddy. Here. Fucking dick.
Do what?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You ready?
Hold on, I'm getting Silas some milk.
Oh, that's all you had to say, little punk.
I did.
Give me some milk, fool.
Here, give me. Here you go. Come on. Take a nap. What time is it?
12:30.
12:30.
Ready?
Alright, come on.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing now is Lance. He's airing it out for Sanu. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he's going to be out.
Bro, it's so hard to see with the fucking snow on the ground and my fucking jerseys are white.
A big play that time through the air.
Put random. I was putting light rain. You said no, put random. I did exactly what you told me.
On 1st down, Mitchell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case,
No.
the NFL
No.
better in defense
No,
ended
Scott.
up winning the battle.
No, Scotty.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. A hit as he throws.
Man, he was wide
No,
open.
Scotty.
He was wide open. Let's do
No,
that play
no.
again.
No, Scott. No, Scotty. No.
But just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
Not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
No.
They'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big gain there for the Bills. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Allen. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Allen gonna throw. Toward the inside.
Come on, he caught that.
Wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Okay.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills have
You think I'm not going to just take my 3?
So the turnover leads to points as
Field goal's not going to win the game, though.
Yeah, what a sequence
Yeah,
there, and a
that
nice
was
move
horrible.
that.
Shank.
Forced the interception, put together a little drive, and
Field goal's not going to win the game, though, bro.
It might.
Just do it.
You forgot who you playing?
Huh?
Have you forgot who you're playing?
I mean, fuck. You scored once in the beginning of the game. Ain't done shit since.
Okay. Keep that same energy. Keep the same energy. What's my name?
Can't wait to see where his
What's my gamer tag? What's my gamer tag?
Buford.
Coach. What's that tell you? Sports games I'm on, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Come back with it, see what you get. Come back with it, see what you get. Blitz them all again. See what happens. Scared. That's just scared. That's what that says. Should have.
I never had a blitz in the beginning.
Scared. That's just saying I'm scared is what that is. Yeah. My dogs out here, baby. What's up with it, Buffalo?
On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Have the first down.
So he almost got smacked.
He ended up getting 3.
Can't do it. He can't do it, folks. This is too much for him.
Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And now they'll throw with Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll run on first down. It's Mitchell, and this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now, Lance.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A big connection on that one, 37 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Now the ball comes loose.
Come on.
You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field.
Hey, don't try that shit ever again, bro.
Couldn't recover it.
On the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we
scared there for a
punctuate
minute.
this drive.
Thought you got it.
With 6, right? Making an
For
exclamation
real.
point.
Thought you got
Instead,
it. For
you
real.
got put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
What will he do? Will he take his 3 and tie it up and go into the half, or will he get greedy? I think he's going to be greedy, folks. Oh, and he was greedy.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Sorry.
He's greedy.
All right.
We
get the ball.
He's a greedy one.
He get the ball.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. A final shot before half for Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You'd have to imagine, given the snowy condition, lots to talk about at halftime for these two coaching staffs.
Give it a bump.
Plenty of decisions to be made for this second half for sure. And for the call, we hand it back over to Brandon Gott.
Indeed, Coach, thanks very much. And that snow you alluded to showing no signs of stopping, at least in the foreseeable future. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Gregory Rousseau. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. And they'll go for it. Lance. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
User fucking pick. Stop fucking trying me.
Great field position at the 41-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
That catch good for only a couple. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And look at this for the 2nd straight play. The 49er defense drops him for a loss. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Trying for Sanders.
Bro, why am I glitching so bad? You got horrible internet over there.
And the Niners are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle.
Horrible.
Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part.
It was a bad throw. Bad decision on your part.
Zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees.
Got nothing to do with connection. That was just a terrible decision. Let's turn into a defensive battle. Not what I expected.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can.
You took Garoppolo out?
Hell yeah.
Defense, do you assign a man
Why?
to him and try and cover
Trey Lance.
before he gets going?
I like him better.
On 1st down, Mitchell. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Taron Johnson made the stop.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run
Too
it,
far.
but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes.
Why didn't you go for it, pussy?
And give you a little more space.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. On second down now, Singletary, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. From midfield, here's Allen. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line.
Hold them to a field goal.
A big
Yay.
here for Buffalo. Every defensive
Yay.
harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done
Hold them to
there.
a field goal. Yay.
A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Throwing on first down is Allen. And it's caught. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal. Singletary will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
I miss
It
that.
appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Wells.
Shut up.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Okay.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
Didn't even try to signal for a timeout.
There was no
Wow.
movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage
Well, hold it.
too good there, and it's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Garoppolo looks to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense.
This is
find
game.
holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Completes it to Samuel.
Took your own dude out.
Touchdown, 49ers.
And Jugger took his own dude out of the game. He said, you ain't tackling him.
He can do what we just saw.
Wow, that was big on fourth down, Scott.
Goal for the extra point.
Ah!
And it's no good.
That's huge right there.
That ain't huge. 3-point game. How do you say that's
So with
huge?
the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
All right. Come on.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10.
Folks.
Still 9 remaining on second down. Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Finding Knox there.
Ain't got nothing. Ain't got nothing.
3 yards on the catch.
Ain't got nothing.
Third down.
Ain't got
He was
nothing.
out there waving his arms. And
Now
got a
what?
quarterback out of the pocket looking for
Now
help.
what, Scott? Now what?
It certainly is because you got to get his attention.
Huh?
Because now you're in scramble drill.
What
First
now,
down.
Scotty?
Adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He hits Beasley right side. And he is
got
going to
lucky.
have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Not a lot of
None
daylight,
there.
not really any daylight inside. He's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. To the air, Allen. And he takes a shot.
Come on, they were both fucking wide open.
Negative.
Frustrate him a little bit 'cause
Negative.
they got to him there, and it would have been the first
Not
sack
happening,
of the game.
folks.
Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Buying time to his left. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Allen.
What a throw.
Did he keep the throw? Yes,
What a
he
throw.
got it down, says the side
I
judge.
should be
That's good enough for a
I
first
should be on
down.
motherfucking. I should be
Not
coaching.
totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Right back to Moss. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
He said,
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
They said, Scotty.
As they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down.
A big 3rd down. Huge. Huge third down right here. Huge third down.
It won't let me call a fucking
timeout. That was big. Big 3rd and 6 now. Lost 5 yards.
He lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Oh!
Beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to
God, show what I do. Deadly on the throw. Deadly, I tell you. That might be it, folks.
I missed that. I missed that.
That might be ball game, though.
Tell me that wasn't an... I put it right there,
dart.
too.
That was nice. That was nice. What's up, baby?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
What's up, what? You kidding? Y'all been busy? Good stuff. Hey, what's up with my road? What's his name is?
Ready to start their next drive.
So I need to message my customer.
This is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
More even.
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about.
And this is intercepted.
God, Scott just beat me in Madden, this punk.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
Scott just beat me in Madden. All right, I'll message you.
At their own 35-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now.
Sucks,
4
Scott.
interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it
How I get the ball back?
and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today.
Damn, I was outside.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And checking
I know this game's over, so I'm gonna try some shit.
Use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
So after the
Yo, won't you get in our league, Scott?
Second and 10.
Huh?
Yo, won't you get in our league?
I've been told you to add me.
We're here.
So Allen's going to look to throw. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about
Come on,
how much
Michael.
time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Back to throw. Allen.
Do it again, little punk. Little sissy. Like I can't, like I wouldn't go, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just gonna let you do what you want to do, you little sissy punk ass bitch.
You still lost.
I don't care, you little punk ass bitch. I'll still whip your ass. Tell me I won't.
Silas, get in here.
Better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats.
Oh, and out of bounds.
God!
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up.
Come on, man!
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Shotgun now for Lance. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped.
Pass interference.
Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could
That was pass
How I
interference.
smacked the shit out of that nigga.
That was pass interference.
Oh! Keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
Those game wells, you can't come back.
30 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
What you got a bounce for, little
And
punk?
you have to wonder, Charles, a game
Bounce.
like this,
Scared?
5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young
Was you scared?
Well, based on the fact that
No.
he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because...
You really got to get him out and find another day because...
Allen going to fire quickly and get it to Diggs out wide. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3
that ain't
seconds
happening.
remaining.
That ain't
The goal
happening.
of a wide receiver screen is getting the blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his
Call
spot
timeout.
on the football. How about the
That ain't
defense
happening.
swarming to it?
That ain't happening. Whatever you was trying, that ain't happening. Next. I had you beat.
Huh?
I had you beat. You
No,
lucky.
you didn't.
You
Allen is actually
lucky.
going to throw it here. He's got to hook up with Diggs.
Oh, God!
Enemy territory.
Josh Allen is so good.
So it's a
He
victory
That's
good.
me, baby.
He good.
That's me.
It's Josh Allen. Ain't nothing to do with you.
That's me.
Today's defense. And what I mean
I
by
like
that is in
stuff.
the old days,
I should have took my 3 when I was down there.
that was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage.
Ah.
Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now
I'll give me something to eat.
it's about taking
I'm
the ball
hungry.
away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways.
What you wanna lose
this
in
one,
now?
And it led them to victory.
I gotta jump in the shower. Give me about, take a break. Give me about 20, 30 minutes.
All right.
I'll be back.
All right.